Namaste. I'm not gonna cry anymore. I miss you. I'm not gonna cry. I like you. I'm not gonna cry. I killed you. I'm not gonna cry. Oh God. Oh, I might be confused, you know. And I might be troubled, but of a big club, with both owners. I think you're the Antichrist. La 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 la. La 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 la. A little bird looked down on Henry Lee. She saw me. There are things I once thought unbelievable that are taking place in my life as a matter of course, routinely. And I feel sad that so few get to experience it because it's magical and beautiful beyond belief. I pray, I pray, I pray. I am 100% aligned with my higher self. I pray, I pray, I pray. I'm 100% aligned with God. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. I'm just a cracker for Pretty Polly. Polly wants a cracker. I'm gonna do that song again. Love hurts. I have my coffee. And then I'll go sit by the fire. There's a fake fire out there. I'm gonna take a sad song. I'm taking a sad song and I'm making it better. It's just that I have to get over the hump here. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore because it's not something that belongs in the public domain. It's private. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm not sure of anything anymore. I never was. But I am sure of how much my heart's on fire for I don't want that shit. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to talk about it with heart. I just want to be enough of being never been alone. Coffee's brewing. I hope. I don't know if I just have to turn the button on. Yeah, it's working. If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear sunflowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco, to the Golden Gate, will you come get me and take me there? Or come with me there? On the drive or something, huh? Little bird. Will you? Or is it part of the deal that I gotta do this, get to you myself? I think that might be it, but I'm not sure. I'm just talking about it out loud here with this because this is a journey and I want, and it's real. And I know it is. And it's April 20th and there's frost on the cars because it is geoengineering. And can you see the moon from there? I don't know if you can see it. There it is, yeah, see? She, I should say, Luna. There she is. She's making a perfect little triangle with the lights, the post lights out there in the parking lot here in Punxsutawney. I'm in Punxsutawney. I'm gonna read the Groundhog Day script. I'm gonna do Polly wants a cracker, Love Hurts, and Henry Lee. Just because I want to, and I feel like I have to uh, get myself clear, help me get myself clear and grounded with all this. It's, and there's only a few people who understand. And that's fine. I mean, it's not, but it is. It's how it is right now, and like nothing I can do about that. The thing is, like, if you really want to have your own adventure and your own journey, you've got to let go of this constant worrying about the opinions of the mainstream herd. I said that. I said herd because I love you all, but you behaved. I came out of you, and I bet you. I'm glad not to be in you. Herd. You behave like a pack animals, and you're dangerous and vicious, and you have guns, and you're insane. And I'm not interested in being a part of you. That's why I've taken the back roads and I haven't taken the super highway, and that's how I've gotten here. I never planned on coming to Punxsutawney to see the ground, to see Phil. I didn't plan on going to Dayton yesterday. I didn't plan on going to New Bethlehem yesterday. I didn't plan on going to Damascus. I didn't plan on going to Woodstock. It happened because I let it. Because I didn't set that. I allowed myself to go off of the beaten path and the in the course that I had. This just my idea of what it was going to be like of going to Iowa. I I didn't fixate on that, and this happened. The most amazing thing the most amazing experience imaginable. And it's not gonna. I'm just keeping. I wanted to keep going. I'm done. I feel like I'm done with like. I'm just gonna do this. The stuff, the creativity, and take it to the fire for a while, and go see Phil, and then take it from there. You see, what I've been doing is lapsing into with the little bird. I've been kind of lapsing into. I don't know. Maybe I was warned about the whole. When I opened the Celestine prophecy yesterday, right away my thumb was on the part about being addicted to another person, and I was getting a warning right away. So this journey is probably about me just firewalking. I have to burn away all of that old crap so I don't ruin this. And so that I keep the emphasis on the mother. I mean, I don't know. I just gotta keep going. I'm confused right now about it. I just gotta be honest with myself about that. But I'm not too. I'm really not. I do know what I want. I want to follow my destiny nation. What's already there. What's appointed for me. What was appointed by God, my mother. I believe in that more than anything, and I want to believe in it. I want to know it. I want to know you, little bird. I mean, I already do, right? But you know what I mean. I know you know. I don't have to say anything. I know there's no need for me to shout. I've done too much of that. There's no need for me to do this either. But I feel a lot of grief that it went the way it did, and that you've had to endure. That's, I don't know. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you're very so strong. You're such a warrior that I don't know. You just know that if I certainly. I slept well, and probably not enough, but without having. I'm not going to talk about sleep issues I've had. All my stuff, because it's my stuff and it's personal. It's mine. I want to keep it for me. And barely anyone understands. So barely anyone even listens to these videos or watches. So on the internet, that is, because that's just the internet. You don't understand if you think that there's just the internet or just television, that you can't pick up other stations. You can't see and hear things beyond normal, so-called, normal range. You're woefully mistaken. I have to tell you, because I know now. I know from direct experience. That's what gives you real belief. Seeing is believing. Removes your doubt. I don't doubt regarding the little bird. I don't. I was tested, tempted, and it was only me doing it. I had to see and make it that I had to choose myself. I had to choose myself and the one who is meant for me, and I do. There's nothing else I want. There isn't. I want someone to perform with and to learn from. I'd like to really know how to play guitar and, say no more. I've already said too much. Oh, it's not bad. It's hotel coffee. It's pretty good. It's hot. It's black. I'm just really grateful to know to believe what I believe now, because I've experienced it, and I feel bad for all the people who haven't, who don't, and for myself for being so blocked up for so long. But I'll get over it. It's just going to take a while to process the grief. I'm going to let myself do that. I don't want to stuff it so I become toxic and hostile like I was. I know I'm not a bad man. I just thought I was. Johnny Depp Amber Heard libel trial. Just all this crap. Endless. Sorry, it's keeping us from, it's blocking us. Love hurts. Love scars. Love wounds. Love hurts. Love scars. Love wounds and marks. Any heart not tough, strong enough to take a lot of pain. Take a lot of pain. Love is like a cloud, holds a lot of rain. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. I'm young, I know, but even so, I know a thing or two I learned from you. I really learned a lot, really learned a lot. Love is like a flame, it burns you when it's hot. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Some fools think of happiness, blissfulness, togetherness. Some fools fool themselves, I guess. They're not fooling me. I know it isn't true. I know it isn't true. Love is just a lie made to make you blue. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Love hurts. I know it isn't true. I know it isn't true. Love is just a lie made to make you blue. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Nazareth. Nazareth. There's no one I love better than me. Couldn't be. Get down, little Henry Lee, and stay all night with me. You won't find a girl in this damn world that compares with me. I know. And the wind did howl, and the wind did blow. La 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 la, la 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 lee. A little bird lit down on Henry Lee. Lit down on me. I can't get down, and I won't get down, and stay all night with thee. For the girl I have in that merry green land, I love far better than thee. And the wind did howl, and the wind did blow. This is all very strange. La 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 la, la 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 lee. A little bird lit down on Henry Lee. She leaned herself against a fence just for a kiss or two, and with a little penknife held in her hand, she plugged him through and through. And the wind did roar, and the wind did moan. La 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 la, la 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 lee. A little bird lit down on Henry. Come take him by his lily white hands, come take him by his feet, and throw him in his deep, deep well, which is more than 100 feet. And the wind did howl, and the wind did blow. La 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 la, la 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 lee. A little bird lit down on Henry Lee. Lie there, little Henry Lee, till the flesh drops from your bones. For the girl you have in that very green land can wait forever for you to come home. And the wind did howl, and the wind did moan. La 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 la, la 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 lee. A little bird lit down on Henry Lee. Oh boy. Mystery. I'm gonna let the mystery be. Oh. Iris Dement. Let the mystery be. This is a medicine that I need to take right now. The song. because otherwise I'm gonna take a sad song and make it worse, and I want to make it better. I truly do. Everybody is wondering what and where they all come from. Everybody is worrying where they're going to when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, and so it's all the same to me. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say once gone, you're gone forever, and some say you're going to come back. Some say you rest in the arms of the Savior, if in sinful ways you lack. Some say that they're coming back in a garden, bunch of carrots and little sweet peas. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're going to when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, and so it's all the same to me. I think I'll let the mystery be. Some say they're going to a place called Glory. What is it? Hey, what are you doing? Where's this advertisement? I mean, that's a good song and all, but I don't like the fact that it's coming from Google of the military-industrial complex. It's Silicon Valley military-industrial complex control. Once again, by definition, the internet is the interconnected computer networks of the United States Defense Department. Some say they're going to a place called Glory, and I ain't saying it ain't a fact. But I've heard that I'm on the road to purgatory, and I don't like the sound of that. I believe in love, and I live my life accordingly, but I choose to let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're going to when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, and so it's all the same to me. I think I'll just let the mystery be. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Oh, you want a cracker? Just a cracker. Cracker. Cracker Barrel. The world needs now is another folk singer. Like I need a hole in my head. Things I once thought unbelievable in my life have all taken place. Things that most people think unbelievable are happening every second of my life now. And I'm blessed, and I'm cursed, and I'm blessed, and I'm cursed at the same time. Polly wants a cracker. I think I should get off her first. I think she wants some water to put out the blowtorch. Isn't me? Have a seed. Let me clip dirty wings Let me take a ride, cut yourself. Want some help, please myself. Got some rope, haven't told. Promise you, have been true. Let me take a ride, cut yourself. Want some help, please myself. Polly wants a cracker. Maybe she would like some food. She asked me to untie her. This would be nice for a few. Wanna chase you around the table, wanna touch your head. Does it have to be life full of dread? No, it doesn't. Mother, remove all dread from me, remove any obstructions to where I'm going, to what I want. Please, Mother. I don't need to ask you please, I know, but I'm just saying because I want to be polite. I want to be respectful, decent, and courteous. Respect boundaries, not impose anything on anybody. I don't want to be in imposition ever again. I didn't realize I was doing it, that's all. Forgive myself. I'm trying to. Being so stupid all my life. Wasting it. Wasting my potential. I just stop. And I don't want to, if I keep on, if I don't take the sad song and make it better, and, I'll just continue wasting it, and I don't want to do that. I'm done wasting away, wasting the gift. And gifts, plural, from God. That I have them to not just use for me, but for God, Mother and Father of this whole thing. I just didn't know what I didn't know. I really gotta forgive. I want to forgive myself so badly. Isn't me, have a seed, let me clip, dirty wings, let me take a ride, cut yourself, want some help, please myself, got some rope, haven't told, promise you, I've been true, let me take a ride, cut yourself, want some help, please myself. Polly says her back hurts. Excuse me. She's just as bored as me. She caught me off my guard. Amazes me the will of instinct. Isn't me, have a seed. Let me clip dirty wings. Let me take a ride. Cut yourself. Want some help? Please myself. Got some rope. Haven't told. Promise you. Have been true. Let me take a ride. Cut yourself. Want some help? Please myself. I'm gonna do my best today not to have any of these all day. Because even though I took them I got it, started doing it just for the road trip. And plus it's medicine, tobacco, it's peace medicine. It's just, you don't want to do it to excess. And I've had a little one too many, I think, but not like anything close to chain smoking or, it's just that I need to give myself a break today, and I'm doing it. I'm demonstrating to myself that I'm transcendent. I'm not a slave to externals. That's what I have to do. to demonstrate that to myself. I must transcend. I must overcome. For Mom, for her, and for myself, and for the whole thing, because they're all one. It's all one. It really is. All doubt's been removed from me regarding that. And all double-mindedness. The best album of the 90s isn't Nirvana or Pearl Jam. It's this, according to data. According to data. Why are, this is music. It's not football. Ugh. I just want all of it to go away. Those bullshit headlines and just all this distraction and divisive garbage. I want it to be out of my face forever. I do. I want my people to be free of all of this contamination, confusion, contamination and toxicity and blindness and division and promotion of ignorance. That's all that's being done in this. It's like, yeah, there's different kinds of stories and everything, but look, I mean, tax return file, find tax return file. Tax, you know what a tax is? It's a shakedown, it's extortion. Government's mafia. It is. There's no question about it. Oh, and then they have the Mr. Orange here. Mr. Orange, who, part of the club. I don't have anything to go on. I mean, maybe he is on my side. I really don't know. That's the thing. But because things are not what they seem, But I'm just gonna let the mystery be right now. I really do. And go see Punxsutawney Phil and sit by that fire over there for a while and read right now the beginning of the Groundhog Day script. It's not a real fire they have here in the lobby. It's one of those electronic things, but oh, there's a fairly perceptible geoengineering streak right there, which is basically like a Hershey squirt across the sky. It's like fucking plane dropping a diarrhea on all of us. Aluminum laced man-made clouds. Ugh. The ignorance, the poverty, both physical and mental, and spiritual. I gotta pick a sad song and make it better. I don't want to give the whole world a frown. Oh, jeez, it's just hard. It's really hard. No one said it would be easy, right? I mean, I certainly got ease as far as being able to flow and groove and everything now, but I also have conscience big time. Like it's blown up like a balloon along with this, and I'm gonna transform the shouting into action, direct action, however I can. I know that, and it's a little China girl's telling me just to shut my mouth and read the Groundhog Day script to you. I'm in Punxsutawney, and I don't, and yes, I'm bored out of my mind. But I'm not at the same time. I mean, I'm having a great time, but it's like, As long as the little bird knows what I mean, and she does. Fade in, hibernating groundhogs. A family of groundhogs is nestled together in their burrow, sleeping off the end of a long winter. Roll credits and theme music. Dissolve to exterior, a forest clearing, early morning. The crust of an old snowfall still covers the frozen ground, and the bare, icy branches of the trees glisten dully in the early morning light. April 20th. Look at those cars. You see that frost? That's geoengineering. It's not natural. That moon, those trees, that light, that's natural. That big honking streak that I don't know if you can see there, it's not natural. That's a Hershey squirt across the sky. Hershey squirt of poison. Like the fucking giant steaming turd of nuclear power and trash heaps and poverty and disease, war, disease, and famines, demon. She's everywhere. Poets and preachers and politicians, they've all had their say. We've had 10,000 years devoted to nothing but 2,000 years devoted to nothing but tomorrow and yesterday. Or is it 10,000? All of the ignorance in the world past a second ago. What would you say? And who would you obey? I am here to say that peace is now. I'm thinking right now, excuse me, that I'm gonna get to. I have to take my time and hurry up at the same time. So it's a paradox, I know, but I gotta. And the choice is mine, and I can't be late. So Nevada, or Route 66. If I can from here, I'm just gonna take the get to Nevada as quick as I can, I think. So there's someone there I need to consult with, I think, before I can move on to Little Bird. I'm not sure though, and I gotta let the mystery be. See, I'm just grasping at straws. I wanna just leap to my bright future right away, leapfrog but I have to go step by step to get there. I have to follow the yellow brick road, and this is like a proving ground. Mom, it's not to anyone else but my own heart, my own self. That's how it works. Exterior, a forest clearing, early morning. The crust of an old snowfall still covers the frozen ground, and the bare, icy branches of the trees glisten dully in the early morning light. Cut to interior TV studio, same time. Phil Connors is standing in front of a blank green wall, gesticulating animatedly at some invisible images on the wall, talking a mile a minute. He looks completely crazy as he points at nothing and winks to an unseen audience. Oh, I almost poked my eye with my glasses there. One more time? Okay. Wait, I gotta look at the camera, not at myself. Oh. Things are looking up. Truly. For me, anyway. Cut to exterior western Pennsylvania. Same time. Credits continue as we streak across the winter landscape, flying over fields and farms, small towns and hamlets.
railroad lines and interstates, coal yards and factories until we cross the Allegheny River and follow it to the southwest. Cut to interior TV studio. Same time. Phil continues pointing out features on the blank wall, but from a new angle we can see that he's looking at a monitor out of the corner of his eye, which shows the chroma key insert he's pointing to, a national weather map. Big black monsoon, take me with you. Okay. Hey, how you doing? I'm Big Black Monsoon here. I like that name. Cut to exterior near Pittsburgh, same time. What a monster! Yeah, I am a monster, but not. Yeah, I'm not saying anymore. I'm a moon star. That's what I mean. Look.
There she is. Crow.
All right, Trinity. Cut to exterior near Pittsburgh, same time. The country towns turn to suburbs. Traffic on the roads gets heavier, and finally, we see the skyline of Pittsburgh and the confluence of the Allegheny with the Monongahela and the Ohio. Like I said yesterday, I was taught by the young man at the convenience store on my way here, just 3 miles out, that the word Punxsutawney is Indian for gnat, G-N-A-T, gnat. We zoom into a tall building in the downtown area and dissolve to interior Phil Connors, not Phil Collins, but is that not very close? Interior Phil Connors' office, morning. We don't see anyone at first, but the office itself speaks volumes about its inhabitants. Team pictures of the Steelers from the Franco Harris, Terry Bradshaw glory years. Glory days, they'll pass you by, glory days, in the wink of a young girl's eye. Oh, man. A framed memorial portrait of Roberto Clemente. A local Emmy Award statue. An erasable weather map. And mountains of personal junk on the desk, windowsill, and every other available surface. As the credits end, we notice a sleeping figure on the small sofa, buried deep under a pile of coats and a stolen airline blanket. Jill Hawley, executive producer of the Action News, sticks his head in the door. Hawley. Christ, what a pit, Phil. The sleeping figure rouses himself and looks at Hawley. Hawley. It's Phil, the Channel 9 Action News weatherman. Phil, sleepy. What? Hawley. It's February 1st, Phil. You know what tomorrow is. Phil sits up and thinks hard. He's in his mid-30s, smart, rugged-looking, perhaps a little too full of himself, but clearly a guy with a lot of personality. Phil, catching on. Oh no, not again. He jumps up and exits the office with Hawley right behind him. Oh no, not again. I got a message from the Action Man. I'm happy. Hope you're happy too. I've loved all I needed. Forget it. Phil, forget it. I'm not going. Interior corridor continuous. Holly pursues Phil through the office suite of the Channel 9 Action News. From the look of it, a typical big city local news operation. A logo on the wall identifies the station as WPGH Pittsburgh. Phil ducks into the studio. Interior studio continuous. Holly follows him in and catches up with him at the weather corner of the Action News set. Phil starts putting weather stats up on a chart. And the wind did howl, and the wind did moan. La 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 la. Little bird lit down on Henry Lee. Boy, oh boy. Don't you know now it's just you, a true refrain. Oh. Na, 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 na. Oh God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I can't stop crying. I alone love you. I alone tempt you. I alone love you. Yeah. Holly follows him in and catches up with him at the weather corner of the Action News set. Phil starts putting weather stats up on a chart. La, 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 la. Can you even see the moon from there anymore? Yeah, the sky's gotten brighter, so you can't see the moon. I can though. And I saw you. I saw that crow. I saw you jump down there, and I saw that the caw caw caw. As you stood there counting crows. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for girls and 4 for boys, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told. There's a bird that nests inside you, sleeping underneath your skin. When you open up your wings to speak, I wish you'd let me in. That goes when you open up your all your life is such a shame, shame, shame. All your love is just a dream, dream, dream. Open up your eyes, you can see the flames, flames, flames. A wasted life, you should be ashamed. You don't want to waste your life, baby. You don't want to waste your life, now, darling. You don't want to waste your life, now, baby. You don't want to waste your life, now, darling. You don't want to waste your life, now, baby. You don't want to waste your life, now, darling. You don't want to waste your life, baby. You don't want to waste your life, now, darling. Change, change, change. Change, change, change. Change, change, change. Change. I walk along the hillside in the sun beneath the sunshine. I am feathered by the moonlight. Falling down on me, I said I will walk along these hillsides. In the sun beneath the sunshine, I am feathered by the moonlight. Falling down on me, I said I will walk along these hillsides. In the sun beneath the sunshine, I am feathered by the moonlight. Change, change, change.
Change, 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 yeah. Change, change, change. Change, 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 change. Phil, get away from me, I'm working. Ollie, so what's the outlook? We gonna get that blizzard? Phil shakes his head and points to the chart, which is headed Phil's forecast. PHORECAST. With a cute caricature of himself drawn next to the title. Phil, no way. All that moisture coming up from the Gulf is going to miss us completely and take a dump on Harrisburg. Holly, good, with authority, good, because you're going up to Punxsutawney to cover the groundhog story tomorrow morning, and I want you back here in time to do the 5. Phil, Jesus, Jill, give me a break, will you? I covered the goddamn groundhog last year and the year before that. Oh, in case you're just tuning in, I'm in Punxsutawney. I received my instruction to head here from Dayton at the chapel on the hill. I found one chapel on the hill from the mailman in New Bethlehem, and then I was directed 24 minutes away to the chapel on the hill in Dayton, and then I received instruction from the guy in the truck, the rancher, to go to Punxsutawney. That Punxsutawney was right over there. I had no idea. This is amazing. It really is. It's just proof. I'm getting my big proof and big farewell tour. But not. Don't worry, people who care about me. I don't mean that. I'm not going to go jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it could have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. Do 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 do. I wish I could swim like dolphins swim. And you'll do it next year and the year after that too. When I worked in San Diego, said Holly, I covered the swallows coming back to Capistrano for 10 years in a row. Phil, you should have killed the guy who made you do that. Holly, I wanted to do it. Phil, then you should have killed yourself. I don't want to get stuck with the groundhog for the rest of my life. Holly, it's a cute story. He comes out, he looks around, he wrinkles up his little nose and sniffs around a little. He sees his shadow. He doesn't see his shadow. He doesn't see his shadow. It's nice. People like it. Phil, many people are morons. Oh, can I relate to Phil and his conversion in this story? I can. And all conversions, all going from darkness to light. I never thought I'd be able to relate so viscerally, or I didn't know it was possible. I don't know. I was relating on a surface, superficial level, and then there's a visceral way, which is I'm not going to talk about right now because it's too hard to. with addressing the bulk of an advanced audience that has no way of understanding due to lack of experience of this deeper dimension of the ocean of pure consciousness. Speaking of which, I'm going to stop reading right now and just sit quietly for a little, and then maybe I'll continue the script later. I don't know, maybe I won't. I'll read a little bit more of it after this 10-minute meditation, okay? I'm going to do the breath that I was guided to in the Celestine prophecy yesterday. 5 seconds, holding in 5 seconds. Deep, 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 and then holding it for 5 seconds. Just occurred to me, I just got it. I must work on my invisible self and my invisible connection with my love. And so because there's more than just the visible. I can't be addicted and attached to the physical presence. It's going to be good. I have to know she's with me at all times. Never would leave me. Has been with me all along the way, helping me to get to this point where I'm more sincere than I ever could have imagined that it could be. Please know that there's no one that I love better than you. Little bird. I had to come to that on my own, make my own choice. And I made it. I choose you. I choose the woman who's scripted for me, who's already with me, has been forever, and will be forever, no matter what happens. I can't wait, but I must. Many people are morons. Holly, just do it. Phil, what'll you give me? Holly looks across the studio and sees Rita Hanson enter, a very attractive segment producer in her late 20s. Holly to Phil, I'll give you Rita. Calls her over. Rita, could you come here for a second? I got a little job for you. Rita is relatively new to the station, but very competent, personable, humorous, self-assured, and very pretty. In short, a genuine princess, though Phil is too self-absorbed at this point to realize it. Phil teasing, you can't send Rita out on a story like this. She's just a cub, a pup, still wet behind the ears. Look at her. Her ears are sopping wet. This needs a Woodward, a Burns or a Bernstein. It's a big story. People need to know. Rita, intrigued. What's the story? Holly. The Punxsutawney Groundhog Festival. Rita. Jill, if it's all right with you, I'd rather follow up on the nurses' strike. Holly. You can do the nurses when you get back. Just take the squeaky wheel here up the Punxsutawney and get him back in one piece, okay? Rita, yeah, okay. Holly exits, leaving Phil and Rita alone in the studio. She knows Phil mainly by his reputation, and it isn't good. Still, she finds him appealing in an odd way. Phil, pleasantly, this could be extremely interesting. Rita, I've never done a weather story before. What's Punxsutawney like? Phil, oh, it's an enchanting place, a magical world. It's the Constantinople of the whole Western Appalachian Susquehanna drainage system. Rita, do you always joke? Phil, about 70 to 80% of the time. Inside, I'm actually a very shy and sensitive person. Rita, a lot of people around here think you're not very sincere. Phil, tell me the names of these people. Rita, I'll line up a crew and transportation. If you don't feel like driving, we can all go up in the van together. Phil, I think I'll take my own car. I'm not that fond of my fellow man. Rita, nice, exciting. Nice attitude. Phil, nice face. Calls after her, why don't you ride up with me?
Rita, no thanks. Stephanie DeCastro, an attractive, dark-eyed, dark-haired correspondent, glares at Phil from across the studio. Interior, Phil's office later. Phil is in his cluttered cubicle, talking on a headset phone while he reviews cassettes of his groundhog spots from the past 2 years on a small monitor. As he talks, he stuffs a number of personal items in an overnight bag, all the time watching himself on the TV monitor. Phil on the phone. They don't really think of me as a weatherman around here, more of a personality, but with the credibility of a first-class broadcast journalist. Once you look at my tape, I think you'll see what they mean. Stephanie enters and stands in the doorway looking at Phil for a long moment. There is something vaguely off-center about this woman, not quite fatal attraction, but still a little scary. Stephanie, bitterly, I just want to know one thing. Did I do something wrong, or are you tired of me, or what? I have to know. Phil sighs. On the phone. Dan, can I call you back? I've just been handed something, and I better get on it. He picks up some papers and rustles them for effect. Okay, thanks. He takes off the headset, gets up, and closes the door for privacy. Privacy. Phil, kindly. You didn't do anything wrong, Stephanie, and I'm not tired of you. It's just that I don't have time for a real relationship right now. I told you that the first time we went out. Stephanie, getting close. Everybody says that at the beginning of a relationship. Phil, gently pushing her away. I'm different. I really meant it. Things are really starting to move for me now. I'm not going to be doing the weather for the rest of my life. I was just talking to the CBS guy about a network job. I want that. This is just the beginning for me. Can't waste any more time. Stephanie, are you saying our relationship was a waste of time? Phil, our relationship? We went out a total of 4 times, and only twice did anything happen. It was fun, but I don't see that as a big commitment. Stephanie, closing in again. I had our charts done. My astrologer says we're extremely compatible. There may even be some past lives involvement here. Phil, see? So we've already done this. Let's move on. Next case. You know what's wrong with you, Stephanie says. Phil, you're selfish. You don't have time for anyone but yourself. Phil, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to be with me. You can do better. Look, Stephanie, if I ever said or did anything to mislead you, I'm sorry for that. But right now I have to do this groundhog thing, and I don't have a handle on it yet. He throws some papers in his date book into a briefcase and puts on his jacket. Phil continued. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do some serious thinking while I'm in Punxsutawney, okay? He pats her on the shoulder and brushes past her, leaving her standing there with a malevolent look on her face. Cut to exterior, a highway, afternoon. A van marked Channel 9 Action News speeds along a 2-lane highway through the winter landscape of west central Pennsylvania. Mounted atop the van is a microwave transmitter. Rita is riding up front with Larry. That was a period there, but there wasn't one. Rita is riding up front with Larry, the union cameraman and techie. Phil is following close behind the van in a new Lexus coupe. His car has a bumper sticker that reads, "Weathermen like it wet." Oh, this is like funnier to me than the movie ever was. Phil, on his earphone. I'm on my way to Punxsutawney. Forced to repeat it, a little embarrassed. Punxsutawney. Work or fun? I think that all depends on you. And Alexis continues. Phil is talking to one of his girlfriends, sorting through a stack of CDs as usual, grabbing at the good life with both hands. Phil, I thought maybe you could meet me up there tonight and let me vulgarize you for about 7 hours. So I'm supposed to spend the night in Punxsutawney all alone? Thanks. And Phil loads the CD and a great driving song kicks in. Cut to a sign. Welcome to Punxsutawney, the original weather capital of the world since 1887. Depicted on the sign is a large cartoon groundhog wearing a top hat and clutching an umbrella under his arm. The mini convoy passes some fast food places on the outskirts of town. On that note, I gotta get some water and some more coffee, use the bathroom, take a shower, all that junk, all that jazz, and Namaste. Talk to you later. Hare Krishna. Hallelujah. I'm not kidding you. That song, when I pushed the button yesterday on my way to Dayton, Pennsylvania, to the chapel on the hill, where I got a message from the Action Man. Turned on the radio, pushed the button, hadn't had it on, and I'm on the way from New Bethlehem. That ride there was unbelievable, from New Bethlehem to Dayton, to that chapel high up on the hill, and riding behind horses and carriages and seeing the Amish and everything. It's just, and I pressed the button on the radio, and My Sweet Lord is playing. And we're driving there expecting that someone's going to be waiting for me in the flesh, but not in the flesh. But so I continue one step at a time, making my way back home, taking it easy, taking a sad song and making it better, letting her under my skin so I can begin